Weather is quieting down again as we go into the late evening hours. Here we are as we look at the radar, and you can see that not much rain is left as we continue to slowly dry on out early overnight. Had some rumbles of thunder and a couple quick downpours, but over the last hour we've seen the last of the rainfall locally. That definitely cannot be said across states to our north, or they're still seeing 1 to possibly 2 inches of snow per hour, and we'll continue to see heavy snowfall at times through the night into Minnesota and Wisconsin. And then a major tornado outbreak ongoing, stretching from Arkansas to Missouri, across into Illinois, and now into Kentucky, where there's one particular storm cell that has been on the ground for hours, producing a massive, damaging tornado. This tornado just went through a community in Kentucky and lifted debris 30,000 feet into the air, and it is still going. This particular tornado may have been on the ground for over 100 miles, crossing 4 states, and again, still ongoing into Kentucky. So that one will definitely have to see just how much damage it did by the time sunrise comes around tomorrow, but an absolutely devastating situation for some of these communities. A little closer to home, seeing tornado warnings to the south of Chicago, now moving into northwest Indiana. This is where all the severe weather is going to be. It's not going to bother us, but even as far north as, again, the Chicago suburbs, seeing some tornado-warned storms. Now, we'll continue to see the weather dry out early overnight. Future track lagging a little behind the current radar situation, but basically by midnight, back down to just some drizzly rain, and that is about it overnight. So pretty quiet ahead when it comes to rain. Not necessarily quiet when it comes to wind and snow, however. Once we get past the little rain that's left, it's drizzly after midnight and then changing over to possibly some light snow, but especially some strong winds in the morning. Here's future track, and may get a brief burst of flurries by sunrise and then quickly drying out from there. I would think by 9 o'clock we should be done with any snow, and then we're rapidly clearing out to sunny going into the afternoon. The big story for tomorrow morning is going to be possibly some 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts in the areas highlighted here. Wind advisories will be in effect from Winnebago County southward and eastward. So difficult driving conditions are expected through noon tomorrow. Just make sure you're aware of that. Winds do die down into tomorrow afternoon. So as a bit of a recap, some flurries in the morning, less than a half an inch for snowfall, but still could see some slick spots. So be careful in the morning, and then watch out for those wind gusts staying strong through about noon before dying down after that. Beyond that, after a very busy start to the weekend, we're sunny Saturday afternoon. We stay sunny on Sunday and jump up 10 degrees. That leads us to the 50s early next week, and then the 60s around the corner for Wednesday. That would be record-breaking. And we're right back down again in your most accurate 10-day forecast. Temperatures drop back down into the 30s, much more December-like weather going into next weekend. As you can see in our 4-degree guarantee, though, despite all of the wild weather, we are looking at us remaining on target. The forecast had us at 45, or just off by a couple degrees. Means cash totals up to $52 on this Friday, Maggie.
Thank you so much, Alex.